welcome to One on One with Posh. But today we'll be talking to Dwayne Culpepper and Michael Price-Gilbreath. So we just want to start by saying thank y'all for coming, and also thank y'all for watching. Let's just get right into it. So, how y'all feeling today?
I got the wine. I'm good.
You know we don't have the wine.
I gotta have that. So,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I want to go straight into y'all background story. How did y'all meet each other, and like, what's y'all dynamics? Like, how y'all work?
Man, well, just to give just a brief, I've been in the music game since I was 6 years old, and when when I started this, I did a docu-series. I did a five-period docu-series, and that was getting like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 views pretty much. And when I did that, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, we got something going here. So I looked at it like, with everybody, the cast, I needed a cast, I needed everything to make this work. So at the same time, I had just dropped an album. Mm-hmm. My album was doing really good. Just got out of a horrible relationship, so I'm like, okay, I need something to alter my vision. So the videos that I was doing was personal.
Okay.
So the videos, people started like asking me, inboxing me, did you really go through all this? Did all this? I'm like, yeah, this all happened.
So, okay, let me stop you right there.
Go ahead.
Can we go and find these projects? Because they're out. Yeah. So can we get like a name of the projects of the movies? We want to know all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what's the name of the songs, everything?
The album is called The Signature Series, Page 1. And the docu-series is on CMG Squad 2911 YouTube channel. So you can watch part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you'll see how I got to this point of even wanting to do films. I'm not a film dude.
Okay.
That's not me. I'm a rapper. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm music, and I like to be on stage. I like to give dudes that smoke. I don't write films, but when we got into this and this happened, and I'm touring and everything, I'm like, okay, we got one. This needs to happen.
You do write films.
Now I do, but
I get it.
But in the past, you know what I'm saying? Being a dude raised off welfare, raised by a single parent. My dad wasn't in my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest of 6 kids. Seeing my mom, my mom was a G coming up. Seeing my mom pull pistols on niggas and all that type of stuff,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was a hard life.
There, and I just knew that music was the way. Music was my voice, and music was just something that I wanted to stay into, but I always knew with my videos, I wanted to always make them like movies. I always wanted to tell the truth.
Right.
If a female hurt me, you best believe your name is in a song. You're going to be in the video. I'm telling everything that happened. You might as well just get up and give the smoke.
Oh, no, okay.
So just so
that's
happened.
That's okay, just you turning your pain into art. It's okay. Like, it's okay for that to happen.
Yeah.
So turning your pain into art and making music and film, I feel like it's okay to do music and say, okay, I might like to do something else like making movies, because you never know what you can do for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, your calling could be this. You could say, I want to do this, but if God say, I'm going to need you to do this, then you're going to have to turn around. You're going to have to do whatever your path is.
That's real talk. When I led into that, and I knew what was happening, and the platform was growing so fast, and I knew I needed help.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the way I think, I don't think like the normal rap artist, the normal film producer, normal rap. I think like, I gotta think like they thinking on TV.
Okay.
I gotta see what they see on TV. And when this vision came for me to do this, it wasn't something I wanted to do. I was pushed into doing it because of dealing with a chick, writing an album, getting a lot of streams, getting that first $1,000 check. I said, oh, it's on then. I done did something. It's up. So I started writing Eyes for You. A friend of mine came to me and she said, I want a man that's only gonna have eyes for me. I don't want a man that have eyes.
We all want that.
You know what I'm saying?
We all
when she said that, I was like, oh man, that's okay. And it stuck with me.
Right.
So one morning I wake up, I see Power, and I'm watching it, and Ghost getting it in. You know, killed 3 or 4 people, and the Lord told me, He said, I want you to do something different. I want you to show them that I really exist. I want you to do it this way. I don't want you to water it down. I want you to really go all guts and glory in and show them everything. And when Eyes for You came out, I didn't think it was gonna do well as an independent, low budget film. And we got we had 25K views on YouTube. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, I want more than that. I don't want YouTube views.
Right.
I want more than that.
Push it to the limit.
Right. But when I met Michael,
okay,
I went to somebody had told me about it. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? I gotta go see this dude get down. They said, yeah, show up. You're gonna see what he can do. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I gotta talk to him when we done. I said, I'm not leaving until I talk to him. You know what I mean? So when we got done, I got off stage, I chopped it up. We chopped it right down and said, he said, here's my number, give me a call.
okay.
So we talked again, and I'm gonna let him tell you the rest.
And that's how we putting the pieces together right now.
Yeah.
So wait, first of all, whoever hurt this man, thank y'all, because y'all did that. It made that shit work.
They did. They made it work, I promise you.
Because everything happened for a reason.
You can't tell her that now.
Let's talk about the glue. Okay, so how this happened. Michael.
All right. About, I say a year ago in March,
Okay.
I was a part of a play over in North Minneapolis at the Lunchroom Performance Arts Center. The play was called Rise Up Cinderella. And his now fiance was in the play with me.
Okay.
I played Cinderella's father, and his fiance played my wife in the play. And so I had 2 roles in the play, actually. So I played the father, then I also played the best friend to the prince. So I had a double role.
Them not never. Look, I love acting, but when you got a double role, people they take it. They don't even know how to handle it. You know?
It's tough. 'Cause, I had to go from being an older man to going to being a younger person,
Right.
in a matter of instance. You know, I
That's
had to,
skills though. You got the skills.
That you do.
You got the skills.
That boy
Okay.
got skills. I ain't gonna lie.
During our downtime, doing rehearsals, you know, I was talking to Talina, that's her name, and we was kind of discussing about, you know, what we had planned moving forward as far as after the play, what our goals were, because Talina and I were both the same as far as acting is really our passion.
Okay.
You know, it's something that we really wanted to do, and we was gonna go head on with it. For me, acting, I started off that journey about 5 years ago when I decided that I wanted to do it. I was somewhat late into finding my niche in life, but
Right.
you know.
But you found it.
Yeah, I found it, and I'm full head staying with it for sure. And I had told her that I'd done some writing before, but nothing major.
Okay.
It was just something like a small project that I was part of. And she took it as if like I was a writer. So she goes back and tells Dwayne and everything like that. And so on the second night of the play, Dwayne, like he said, he came and we talked. And he kind of told me his quick little vision about what he wanted to present. And, you know, just off that quick little conversation, I was intrigued by it. So I gave him my number, and then the next day he called me. And we got more into detail. So like he just said, you know, he wanted to do something like Power with a more kind of a Christian undertone with it. And I could relate to that.
Right.
Because, for one, I had that Christian foundation growing up. And, you know what I'm saying? My mom put that in me growing up. I went left because of my decisions and my choices.
Right.
And I'm not afraid to admit that.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? But now, because of what he presented to me, it was like I can take that foundation that was put into me, and then I can take that street life that I also live and put it together.
Right.
Which is what he was going for. And I was like, yeah, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's do it. You know, I've always I've always been really good at writing. You know what I'm saying, I took different writing classes in college and in high school, but I just never know what to do with it.
Right.
So, you know, I'm thankful that he gave me this opportunity, because now, for one, it boosted my confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I found my niche. This is something that I know that I'm really good at.
Right.
You know, and I'm 100% plus more on board with what we got going on. And, you know, I mean, the goals that him and I have, you know, we're very similar in our way of thinking. We think outside the box. Especially me. When I'm writing any scripts or anything, my thinking, even though I'm a beginner at this, and I can admit that, but I know my capabilities.
Right.
And because I know my capabilities, I know that I'm more than capable of keeping up with the best of them, writing good material, writing good content. And like I said, just thinking outside the box. I've always had a crazy imagination. Just
Right.
didn't know what to do with it. And now I found what I could do with it besides just being an actor. So I came on as a team as a writer at first. And then I told Dwayne, I was like, acting is really my thing, you know what I'm saying? I need a role too. So
No, I understand. Trust me, I definitely understand.
so he found a role for me. And then as I started throwing him different ideas because I really liked what he was presenting, he, you know what I'm saying, he was like, bro, you want to get in partnership with me? You want to, you know what I'm saying, be a producer with me and we can really get it going? I was like, let's do it. And this is what we've been doing. And this is why we're here now. And I'm telling you, it's up. I mean... I can really say that in full confidence because, for one, the cast that we have. I'm going to start off with them.
Yeah.
I feel like we
So this is for an upcoming project or something that y'all in
No,
process
this
of doing right now?
We are almost, we're still in production, but we're almost done. We'll probably got maybe 2 weeks left of just filming and then we're done.
Okay.
You know, and it's the editing process, and once that gets done, it's out there for everybody to see. I mean, we've been going hard at this for a while.
Okay, well, I think it's really dope that you took a step out of faith and just decided, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. Because that's one of my Posh points. I do Posh points if y'all don't know.
That's what's up.
And one of my Posh points is you never know what you can do
Exactly, until
you get up and do it. You feel me? So
and
I
I told
think
Dwayne
that's
plenty of
dope.
times, I maximize all my opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just me as a
As
person.
you should.
Because, you know, you think about think about the famous actors, like Denzel, for example. He's more than just an actor. He produces, he writes, he does it all.
And that's what I was going to say, too. So, like, y'all know, as a model and an actress, then a producer, because I got a production company, I have a hard time, like separating myself from my projects and doing what I have to do for my business and then doing what I love to do, which is art, which is create, which is be a part of a photo shoot. So how do y'all like do that? Like you say you're a writer, you music, like, but you producing and you like, how do y'all separate that and be comfortable in what y'all doing and still make it happen? You know?
Well, for me, like, I look at the industry standards and the industry setup. I don't base my box or me in nothing against the city. I love Minnesota. I put on for the city. But I don't base my thoughts on what I'm doing in the city. When it gets ready, like, we're going into a break. And I have to say this because if you look at the industry is going into a break. Right? So we had to put ourselves in that same lane with the Powers, the Shies, and you know what I'm saying, in the CW network, all the TV shows. We put ourselves in the same box.
Think big.
Right. So when it comes to what we doing now, I'm about to finish an album while we go on this break, because I got a label as well. You know what I'm saying? Mike is from the explore the options. You know what I'm saying? Plays, writing, additional writing, whatever he's going to do for, you know what I'm saying, his solo career outside of working with me. But I can tell you honestly, I just told him this the other day, and I ain't afraid to say this on camera. We about to be that Jimmy Jam and Cherry Lewis of this thing in the film in the city. I promise y'all, it's up. That's all I can say, because of the fact that when I'm a fan of his. Okay. Cause when he called me, like, man, I want to do this. I be like, ooh. I be like, boy, oh my God. I'm literally like, yeah. But it excites me because that's me thinking. The same way he think. I'm like, I want to do that.
Ain't nothing better than having a person to bounce your ideas off of and like really feed off each other's energy to make things happen. Like that's to me, that's dope to have.
I like to
like
be
that.
around, I've told this plenty of times, I like to be around like-minded people.
Yes.
Because when you around like-minded people, you can achieve so much more. Because everybody's on the same page, on the same wavelength, vibing the same way. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's ideas that he done brought to me that I was thinking too, just didn't know how to put together. And then there's ideas that he thinks that I would bring to him, and he thought the same thing, but he didn't know how to put together. So, you know, I just gotta thank God and all that, because, you know, God is the reason why he put him and I in the position that we are in, to meet one another, so that way we can really push this out.
Because nothing ever happened. Nothing doesn't happen. What is the saying? Everything happens for a reason. Right there, yeah.
It does. Dwayne's been in this industry for a very long time. He could have picked anybody.
Yeah.
He only knew me for. We only been knowing each other for a little bit over a year. It ain't been that long. But the relationship and the chemistry that we have, you would have thought that we've been knowing each other for years. But like I said, it's that like-minded thinking. That's the reason why that, you know, we can do what we do. Yeah, for sure.
And then it's also good to see like two brothers working together, trying to build. You know what I'm saying? Each other and the community, and make it make sense for the world. Like that's dope to me. So I want to know what drives y'all to do the things that y'all do. You know, like what push y'all every day. Like besides y'all pushing each other.
For me, it's personal. It's personal for me because being raised without my father, you know what I'm saying, experiencing a lot of heartache. Nothing against the women in the city, but experiencing a lot of heartache with women in the city. Making a lot of my albums personal, my videos personal. Getting to this point, you know, I've always acted in my videos. I've always became other people. But living out my own hurt is something I never wanted to experience. But I always knew that God was going to put me in a place to do that, because a pastor told me one time, he said, son, in order for you to follow someone into, you know what I'm saying, to follow their level of thinking and to learn from them, you got to be able to be led. So what drives me to follow Mike, I'm able to sit back and say, bro, you got this.
Yeah.
Let me follow what you're doing.
Yeah.
Let me learn from you. Show me what I don't know. So I became a fan of his writing and him being Angel in the series is because he ain't thinking about today. He like into day 10, 11, 15, 25. He already there. Like this is what we doing. And what really drives me is the fact that even after the first day of filming and seeing what he gonna do and seeing what I want to do, it never clashes. Okay. It's always like, man, do that. We may say, nah, not do that, but it's always something that bro, I got this. I'll get a text and bro, I got this. Let's do it. Yup, do that. I'm with it. Because I'm knowing that we got something that don't nobody see, but I can tell you from being driven to glorify God and knowing that his life was hard, my life was hard, it was different. He come from the street. I was raised, you know what I'm saying, in a hard side of life with a single parent that had to pull guns on fools and things like that, and being raised all forever. So I saw the side from a different angle. Right. So seeing somebody come in and say, man, let's take all of this and show these people what it really looked like. He didn't alter the vision, he added to the vision, and I'm just like, I'm driven just by the fact that I can look at the piece, oh man, that's up. I ain't got nothing to say.
Right.
Yeah, man, so what they gonna need, a 9-piece extra spicy or something?
I don't even know why I keep calling them. I don't know. What you mean it's your...
Let me call you right back, G. What y'all doing here?
I need to talk to you.
How you get in here?
Duh, keys.
Right.
I need to talk to you.
What's going on?
You back in the game, I'm just gonna straight up action.
Back in the game?
I do.
That's what you came up here to ask me?
Yeah!
You following me this much?
I ain't got to follow you. I'm your wife. I can go anywhere you want to go. So.
Oh, man. That's some...
Nigga, I wish the fuck you would.
I gotta take this call.
I need to talk to you. You can't leave like that, Q! Q!
Yeah. The Corinth, man. One time for the one time squad. Yeah, okay. One of the greatest that ever done it. The word you can learn from it. You lead me, then pray for me. Day to day makes a way for me. The word is right to hold me tight. Rebuking demons and poacher guys. If you don't know me, then yeah, and I get to know me right. Judge me, then hug me. Jesus say his joke is like none of y'all is feeling me. Ways of y'all is convicting me. None of it is killing me. Die the flesh cause it's real to me. J. Cole knocked him off this season. Sprinkle the ingredients. Yeah. I'm gonna talk some more. Let's go.
facing this is hard. And counting all my scars. Lock and key is where it play like the penitentiary bars. Yeah, it is hot all summer. That's it for these clowns. The roof, save them all, don't burn it down. She said I don't care about not what the Lord want. I've been a victim, I can get with him now. Can't even front. I won't swear on my Lord, and most already swarm. Early morning, crack of dawn, a rooster crows, they keep it going. Take the bone out his mouth, run through it, yeah, viciously. The blood overflowing, it's dripping. I put the lymph in me. Matter of fact, call up Jack, let's see who the Ripper be. Hi, Jekyll, Mr. Doctor, bring out the missing piece. Sick grace before the throne, boldly before my own. Already a masterpiece, bring the squad, sound the alarm. Test aside for the devil, I don't need him breathing. I am that game, you can't play me as long as Jesus leading. No joker race, no poker face, count them bricks as I hold the race. Once he broke my face, Jesus got me, now try to find a trace. Shooting my nigga, that ball won't even fumble. Body bag gon' keep on hum, praising God, walk in the jungle. War and flesh in my blood, don't stumble, that's why we rumble. I'm a beast, better every day, always standing triumph. I'm a beast, he's the head of my life, and I ain't lying, I'm a beast. Better every day, always looking for Bigfoot. It did make his mama cry. Run him down like a circus clown. Watch his head go round. Red run to some bums, yeah, that means it's murder son. Vengeance is my Lord, go get him. It won't be murder one. Jesus will save him, not the grant him. It means this is a further one. Don't get it twisted, you'll find out where that dirt came from. Seeking my Lord so quick I can be a better man. Executing my flesh daily so the rest won't stand. Withstand any man with criminals cracking that whip. Boy, scars for isn't even cracking his lip. I guess I don't listen. A vision, yeah, lurking with submarines. Never hold with the crossroad. Go ahead and count the green. Reset the church, reflect his work. Yeah, wait, now tip the scare. Know my name, soaring, he defeated him in hell. The legacy won't hurt, wine and dine. Yeah, define the meat. Lines with me, the order go ahead. And prime the feast, I gotta walk by faith, whether or not. Yeah, I'm gonna see him. Be away from me, my Lord. Yeah, it's not gonna be my green. The passenger road shotgun wasn't even ready to shoot. The Last Supper, Jesus fed him, but he shot through the roof. I'm a beast, better every day, always standing triumph. I'm a beast, he's the head of my life, and I ain't lying. I'm a beast, better every day, always standing triumph.
I need to talk. This is gonna be it. Like, what we doing? I need to know what's going on. If you ain't trying to tell me, you kind of keep me in what out the loop. Hey, ultimatum. Either it's me or I'm out of here.
First off, I don't do ultimatums. Second off, I ain't trying to keep you out the loop. It's things I gotta do as your husband that you can't be a part of.
But that's not
But
how
at the end of the day, I choose you, and I choose the business.
legally or illegally.
Legally.
I had food service parents. I had the acting abilities. The writing abilities. I had so many different abilities, but I just did not know which one that I wanted to hone on to.
And you know what? That's not. It's normal. Like I feel like it's a lot of people out here that like to do so many things. That's so good at so many things, and they just don't know how to pinpoint what it is that they like, what it is they do. And I think that that means that you gotta meditate and become one with yourself and learn yourself so that you can know what is for you. Because you can do 1,000 things, but what do you love? That's what really matters at the end of the day.
So to be successful, what drives me. And I'm also a father too. So just being in a position to set that example for my kids, because I want them to know that, for me, I went to high school and college. I didn't finish college, but I want to show that example that, even though things may not go how you plan, or you may realize that, that ain't for me, you know what I'm saying, to not give up. There's other opportunities and avenues that you can explore and get into and still reach a level of success. And, it may make your path a little harder, a little longer, but, if you stick to it, have that stick-to-itiveness, you can achieve it. So, what drives me is just really my kids, is being a motivation for them, to show them that I can do this. And then to show myself. And then, also I have other doubters out there, family and friends, they say, no, but seriously though, Michael starts somewhere, he never finishes, type thing. So I want to show everybody that, I can start something.
like that.
Because, you know, people try to deter you from what's meant for you. But can't nobody take nothing that's meant for you.
Right.
Facts.
No matter what it is,
Facts.
can't nobody take nothing that's meant for you. At all. So those naysayers and those doubters, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I can't wait now.
That's what really drives me, because, you know, this ain't the end or the first y'all will hear of Michael Price-Gilbreath, I promise you.
Facts.
Facts.
Tell them again.
I'm really
bro.
just
Tell them
getting started.
again, bro.
Okay, I want you to say it one more
Tell
time.
them again.
One more time.
This ain't the
This-
last you gonna hear
It's
of
not.
Michael
This is not the last
Price-Gilbreath.
time you will ever hear of it.
And you heard that on one-on-one with Posh. You hear me?
I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm just very confident. Like I said, in my capabilities, I'm confident in the team. I'm confident in what Dwayne can bring and what he has brought. I'm confident in all those areas to know that this ain't the last time. You know, I'm really, like I said, I'm really just getting started with, because I really, like I said, I found my niche and I found what my purpose is in life. And I found that this is a gift from God, and like anything, you know, God can give and you can take away.
Facts.
You know,
Real quick.
Tell them about it, bro.
So
Tell them.
if
Real
I can't
quick.
use my talents to glorify Him or to put it to use as my gift to Him, because He gave the gift to me, then I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting His.
Yeah.
That boy preaching.
Okay.
That boy
So,
preaching.
you know,
Just gave me a little cheer. It's under my coat.
yeah.
But no, so I have a church background. I grew up at church. I'm talking about one of those at church
You
every day of the
you
week.
PK?
I'm not a PK.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I'm like the church choir director sister.
Oh, okay.
The usher's daughter.
Got you.
That's
got
me.
you. Got you. Okay. I thought you.
My auntie work in the kitchen.
I thought you.
Okay.
I thought she's a PK for a minute. I'm like, oh,
No,
you know that.
TT in the
But
kitchen.
I done had some PK best friends growing up, so I was always at the pastor's house. We probably doing some shit we weren't supposed to do, but
Look,
it's okay. That's neither here nor there.
We ain't gonna put poor stuff out there for y'all. We good. She good. She ain't gonna put nothing out there.
Don't even worry about it. Matter of fact, forget I said it. But anyway, like having like that type of background and then growing up and like being kind of swayed away from church, but always having a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I appreciate y'all for making this type of show because people like me need it.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me just piggyback off that for a second. The reason why this show is going like that, like this, is because, you know, when God gave it to me, it was the fact of people don't know. Well, is either they do know, or they're not willing to, you know, to identify with it and see it. But Mike had a life before he found Christ. You had a life before you found Christ. I had a life. And that life doesn't stop. It actually kind of like expands when you find Jesus, because that's when the devil gets on alert and he knows he don't have you no more. So when you look at the Kingdom series, we tap into every aspect. I'm talking about the mother being disrespected, the pastor not doing what he's supposed to do, the money being stolen, the crack addict in the alley, the homosexuality, all these things that you wouldn't think that a person would go through to show you that people can say, I told my testimony. Nah, we finna show you the ins and the outs and the gutter and the grit and the grimy of the testimony that breaks a person's back, or even get to a point where, you know what, only way up from here is God.
God.
That's the whole purpose of Kingdom, is to show you that.
I felt that.
That's the only purpose. That's the
For
only
real.
purpose. But we hitting it from a power angle.
Well, I
Promise you.
can't wait, you know, to check it out because I haven't. Is it out?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm making sure I'm ahead of this because I need to make sure that I'm there. So don't leave me out or nothing. Let me know, okay?
To let everyone know, so Kingdom started off as, like I said, he wanted to do a series, a TV series.
Okay.
And as we were filming, and you know, there were some changes, you know, good and bad changes, but you know, we got over the hump. We decided to mesh everything up into a movie now. So it will be a series still.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, but we decided to just go ahead and compact it into a full movie to really give people something to anticipate for
The series.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So
That makes sense.
you know, like I said, it started off with that, and then we had some changes. We wanted to get it out. I'm gonna be honest. We wanted to get it out sooner.
Yep.
But we had to make some changes that were necessary.
Facts.
You know, because you can't, anything like of this stature, this level, you can't rush it. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is a purpose. This is
Yeah.
purposeful. This is for a purpose. This is gonna touch houses and hearts and spirits and souls. This
Because
is
like Dwayne
this
said,
is
he
it.
didn't want to do just YouTube. We're hitting major platforms.
Facts.
Tubi,
Facts.
Amazon Prime,
Facts.
Roku, Fire Stick, and other networks
We
as well.
don't
So,
want YouTube views.
Okay.
We finna sit in front of stars and HBO. Be like, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
That's
I'm
it.
here for it.
That's how-
Okay, so I know that we're running out of time. So I just want y'all to tell everybody like what's coming up next. Like what can we besides Kingdom? Like I'm ready. I wish it was tomorrow.
Oh wow.
But it's not. So tell us what's going on and what's next. What should we be looking for? We need some TikTok or
Well,
Facebook,
I
social
got-
media handles. Like tell us all
I
of
just
this.
got a quick one. I got an album coming out in April
Album coming out in April.
called Lions and Hyenas.
Lions and Hyenas.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I got an album with my squad on my label side called Make War coming out in March. And I got a documentary. I got 4 videos getting ready to drop first part of spring.
Okay.
And it's up from there. So
Okay.
that's all I can say.
What about you?
Well, we got once this is done, we're gonna be working on towards season 2, which I've been so proactive with it and so excited with it. I already jotted ideas for season 2, and I haven't written scripts.
I gotta go put my resume together. I gotta go get my resume together so I can send y'all some information. You know.
I forgot to put this out there. We got a full feature film. I can't forget this. We're working with Tashira Garraway.
Oh yeah.
And we're doing a full feature film on a true story of the death of our son's father, how he was murdered by St. Paul PD.
Yeah, Justin Teagan.
okay.
is the name.
Yep, so we doing that whole story, that whole feature film. We're gonna put that
Justice
out.
for Justin
So we'll be casting for that. We'll be
Okay.
casting for that.
Don't worry, I got
Yeah.
y'all email.
Just
But go ahead.
just jotted some ideas for season 2. I'm already just kind of getting ahead of the game just a little bit, nothing major. I mean, besides that, couple people, I haven't told Dwayne this yet, but a couple people have already reached out to me, wanting me to kind of help write some projects. So I'm exploring my options just a little bit, which makes me feel good because, like I said, my capabilities and talents aren't going unnoticed, and it makes me feel good because this is something that I wanted. I just didn't know how I was going to
How
go
to
about
get it.
doing it. And I actually got to give thanks to this man right here because
Okay.
even though I agreed to it, but like I said, he asked me. He didn't have to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't
And that's
really,
dope.
he didn't know
Oh,
me
that's my
from a
dude.
can of
That's my
paint.
dude, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? But because he asked me to do something and I was with it, I took it full steam, and now people are seeing it. It's being reflected. And I pray that people call him up and say, hey, I saw what you did with Keno. Help me come produce this. Or help me come.
And
That's
they
what you
will.
know
I'm
what I'm
sure.
saying?
I'm so sure. I'm so sure that y'all gonna be getting calls out of the blue because you know what? Y'all doing it for a much higher purpose than meets the eye. So I want to thank you, Dwayne. I want to thank you, Michael, for coming and hanging out with me and telling me what's going on and letting me behind the scenes of y'all situation. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to One-on-One with Posh. Don't forget, tune in next time. We out. Peace.